G'day guys, welcome back. Got a couple of things to talk to you about that's gone on this week. Okay, so a couple of things turned up, so we're going to talk about those and yeah, get into it. So we'll start off with, I think this year's going to be the second year organising a charity shoot. Last year we had an IFA field shoot to raise money for BioBail, which is a organisation to help drought-stricken farmers. I think we raised about $1,300, which was amazing. We had some amazing prizes on offer for the shooters, but all in all, it was just the best day. Had cross participation. Had a visitor from interstate. Yeah, it all worked out pretty good, and we raised some decent money for the charity. So this year I decided to do it again alongside with my local archery club. So this year we're going to do the IFAA field shoot again. Excuse me, because everybody seemed to enjoy it and asked for it again. So same sort of deal. We're going to hold the shoot. All entry funds are going to be donated to the charity of choice, which this year is going to be the Dogs Home of Tasmania. So the Dogs Home of Tasmania is a animal shelter for dogs. I go down there pretty regularly to visit and and see what goes on. The guys do a fantastic job down there and don't get enough funding or credit for what they do. So this year, the charity shoot's going to go on to them. But same thing as last year. We're going to have the shoot. Entry fees go to the charity, but we've also had some awesome prizes donated for the shoot. So announcement number one is I'll be continuing my partnership with Shrewd Archery this year, which is a no-brainer really. Shrewd make some of the best archery accessories in the world. Well, they're the best archery accessories in the world. Scopes, arrow rests, stabilizers, you name it. And they've got on board with the charity shoot this year and sent me some scopes and some scope covers for prizes, which is amazing. So thank you to Shrewd for that. I really appreciate it, and I'm sure the winners of the prizes will also appreciate it. Now, second thing I want to talk about is Q2i veins. I'm also again continuing my partnership with Q2i, and we have a little box here from Q2i. So bit of a happy mistake really, this one. I got my contract renewal in the email, which was a no-brainer. Signed that straight away and sent off my order for the veins for this year. The happy mistake is I wrote down the wrong serial number, so I got the wrong colour delivered, but it's amazing. So yeah, happy mistake, so to speak. So as per usual, here they send a new hat and veins. So normally I've been running white. This year I decided to go to neon green, or so I thought. Like I said, I ordered my veins. I wrote neon green on the email, but I wrote down the wrong serial numbers, and this fancy blue turned up, which I wasn't really sure about, but now that I've seen them in the flesh, super keen. It's a really nice colour. So I've got a few different veins from them to try out this year. Always the Fusion X2. I always shoot the Fusion X2. I really like the vane. It's a shield cut style vane. This is the new super low. So this is the 2.1 super low, which I've used before, and it performs amazingly. I've only used it on one set of target arrows, so try them out again on a few different styles of shaft. So we've got super lows, and then probably my favourite is the Fusion X2 again, but in the standard profile, so it's a bit taller, but still the 2.1 inch. I love these vanes. I have super good arrow flight with them, and I run them on just about everything. I've run them on 27 size shafts down to an ultra thin target shaft, and I like it for all aspects of archery. So that would they'll probably get used mostly, but like I said, we're going to test everything now. Now for indoor, I normally run the Fusion X2 in a 3 inch, which has been great the last couple of years. Shot the 3 inch in Vegas, performs awesomely, but you know, because I haven't tried them before, we've gone to the 3.5 inch for this year for indoor. I'll probably even set up some 3D arrows with the 3.5 inch to give them a go on days that aren't so windy or something, but we'll try them out on a few different setups of arrow, see how they go, but as per normal, I'm sure they'll be great being the Fusion X2. So that's it from Q2i. So go check them out, by the way. They do a bunch of different vanes, which are great. The Duravane's good. The new Griff X is awesome as well. I know old mate from Queensland's running the Griff X for his indoor setup, and he thinks they're amazing. So I'll probably get some of those later on in the year to give them a try, because I haven't tried them yet. I'm just stuck on the Fusion X at the moment. Get rid of that. And third topic on the agenda is a pretty exciting and a major one for me. People that know me and have followed me shoot or whatever over the last couple of years know predominantly the last few years I've shot Matthews and had amazing success with Matthews. But this year in Vegas, I met a fella on the practice butts who was shooting the new Logic CT9, and he was roughly my draw length, and I asked him for a couple of shots with his bow, and he said, yeah, no worries. So I had a couple of shots with the CT9 and fell in love with it straight away. The next morning I was straight down to the trade show in Vegas and talked to the guys at Prime and basically said, I want one. I'm going to get one, and you know, got filled in on the perks of the bow and talked to them about it, and it just sold it for me even more. So as I said, anybody sort of who knows me personally will know I've been shooting the CT9 since February, since Vegas, and this year, well, running into next year, I've been lucky enough to build a relationship with the guys from Prime, and was offered a spot on the team for this year, which is super, super exciting, because Prime has always been one of the major brands that I've admired. Before Vegas, I'd only shot a couple of the different models and always thought they were really good, but never really had the chance to shoot them full time. Like the original Centroid I thought was amazing, the Alloy, and the original Prime, or the Prime 1, which is a few years old now, but man, Yeah, I should have bought one of those way back in the day, but well, not way back in the day. I think they were about 2015. But I tossed up between that and the Chilex from Matthews at the time. Maybe it was 2013. I can't remember. Either way, but I bought the Chilex. But yeah, super excited to join with Prime Archery and build a relationship there, and you know, do my part for Prime in Australia, which, you know, is a no-brainer really. As again, most people know me, knows I've been long associated with Urban Archery in Melbourne. It's been, well, I'll be 6 or 7 years now, and Urban's is a big ambassador for Prime and you know, a big dealer for Prime in Australia. So it helps them, it helps Prime, it helps me. So, you know, there's a lot of happy campers to that my new partnership with Prime does wonders for. Well, wonders, you know, it's a good thing for all parties involved. So that's about it for what I, you know, wanted to have a chat about. But if you've got any questions on the Prime bow or Q2i or shrewd stuff, just, you know, hit me up in the comments, ask me what I'm shooting or what I think about, you know, different types of equipment from those companies or whatever, or, you know, what I plan on shooting in the future from the companies. Yeah, just hit me up, we can have a chat about it, or, you know, even if you know, whatever, if you just want to have a chat about it or anything archery related from those companies, just, yeah, leave a comment or hit me up on Facebook. I'm always happy to have a chat or help or, you know, whatever. Alright guys, take care and stay tuned for the next one. Next one, I promise I'll be out shooting. Got a pretty heavy training regime planned for the next couple of months, being that it's the Indoor World Cup or Indoor World Series in Sydney in January, and then I hadn't planned on going to Vegas, but yeah, I'm going to try and make it happen again next year for Vegas. So I had other things planned like Reading and maybe World Field or something like that, but thinking about it, what happened last year and how I shot and how the event went for me, I sort of feel Vegas is unfinished. So I'm determined to get back and do a bit better again next year. But more so than anything, just have a good time. I had such a great time this year. I watched a good mate come, you know, get a podium in Vegas, which was amazing. Standing in the crowd, cheering him on, watching him, do his thing and get on the podium, which was awesome. And then catch up with other mates, that even guys from Australia that I hadn't seen for, you know, 2, 3, 4 years, we, you know, all meet up in Vegas, which was which was a very good time. So gonna try pretty hard to make Vegas happen this year. Like I said, it wasn't on the cards, but yeah, gonna try pretty hard to make it happen. But definitely Indoor World Series in Sydney. Very excited for that one. We haven't had a world event in Australia for some time. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, I'm pretty sure the last thing might have been the Olympics in 2000. I might be forgetting something. I vaguely feel like there was something around 2003-ish, but I can't be sure. It's a long time ago now. Anyway guys, thanks for stopping by and watching. Like I said, want to have a chat about anything, hit me up. Alright, cool. Thanks dudes. Bye.